Hello everybody, my name is Junior and welcome back to another episode of Haven. Now, we have a lot to do today, so let's get straight into it. Now, first things first, supposedly we have to go visit Perry because he has something for me. Hello Perry. What's that? You've got some materials for me. You want me to do another build already? Damn, the episode just started though. But first things first, I gotta go collect stone. How much? 800. I'm not collecting. You just want me to go and get... Nah. Let me at least have a beacon. Okay, thank you. Right, I'm gonna craft a beacon. I'll get that 800 stone, and then we'll go do the build. Okay, cool. Well, thankfully we got that nether star in the last episode, so we could go grab that straight from our little starter house because it's in a nice item frame. All right, let's go grab the star up here. Just through the window we'll jump. We'll steal this. Thank you. Maybe we get some more in the future because they're nice decoration pieces as well. Right then, let's pop the obsidian in, let's pop the glass around, and then let's pop the nether star. And nice, a beacon. Let's grab some of our iron. There we go, we got all of the beacon stuff prepped. Ignore all the copper, I'm trying to oxidize it all. It's a nightmare, okay? It takes hours. Let's head over here. I'm going to set up the beacon and then grab some stone. There we go, beacon setup, and let's test this. Oh, that's magnificent, but I've got the wrong pickaxe. I need to swap to my silk touch one. Right then, Perry, I've grabbed all the stone. What have you got? Oh, right, cool. Thank you. Lots of shulker boxes. Damn. Okay, where is it? Just up here? Okay, I'm gonna go just check it out. So not this area, he said. He said go up the back. Up the back, that's all the way up here. Oh my days. So I'm guessing this is the area we're gonna be working in. Hello, Mr. Panda. Okay, let's jump into a time lapse of us building whatever Perry's told us to do. So, the build is finally complete. Well, for the most part. It looks pretty cool. And I did a big terraforming job around it as well, as you can see with all this. It's kind of like a hill, and then this little steep bit as well. You can actually climb up and enter the place. So let me fly down and show you how this works. So we get down to the bottom of this little steep bit, and pretty much I'm going to add a fancy staircase in a couple of episodes. But I'll only do that once I have all this figured out. Once I have every build kind of filled in this place, I know exactly where to put paths then, and trees and decoration. And same as up here, I have no idea what to stick here, so if you have any ideas, please let me know. This is the only kind of path that we have, and it comes around to the front, and it looks really cool. And now we got a little balcony up here as well. You can't actually access it, but it still looks pretty cool. I love this build. It's so cool. It's quite a big build as well, which is something I'm not really familiar with or kind of any good at doing. But I think I've executed this at a decent job. So we come in through the front door. The door's open. And as you can hear, the farm is on, so I hope it's not too loud. This one creates bone meal. This one produces bone meal. So I built this whole farm, and I turned the machine on, and I let it run while I did this whole terraforming job, which was turning all that into moss, obviously building a whole little area around. Let me come down to this side. So obviously I did all this rocky stuff all the way around, and it took a few hours, but it was definitely worth it with the way it turned out. It actually turned out a lot better than I expected it to turn out. And but it's nice to have something a bit higher up than everything else in Haven. So come back in, and this one has produced a lot of flower and azalea. This one's for moss, this one's for moss, and this one's full. And now it moves into this. So I only need flowering azaleas and moss blocks. All the other kind of moss things I just thought get rid of, so pop them in these composters and we get more bone meal out of it. So it's a win. But this farm is not mine. It is a smallish beans farm. So shout out to them. I found it in one of their worlds. But the way it works is we come down here. And I won't get too into redstone. I'll just show you how I turn it off and on. So we come under this little tunnel I created. And you literally just flick the lever. And you can see it actually working above us right here. And you probably can't even hear me much. But I'm just going to let that run. And do its thing over time. And hopefully we'll get tons and tons of moss, as we kind of need it for all the terraforming that goes on around here, especially if I want to mossify everything that is supposedly grass in Haven. So if I'm being honest, I have no idea what else to do today, because I don't want to start any crazy mega builds. Like, there could be an insane mega build that I'm about to drop here, but I promise you this will be filled next episode. We're gonna have a full episode next time. I promise. It's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a huge build in here, or buildings maybe, and we'll have lots going on in this area, I promise. But today, for the rest of today, I think we're gonna walk around. I'm just gonna like tell you some ideas I have for Haven, and I'm gonna this has literally been oxidizing for about 2 IRL days. It's killing me. It's doing my head in. But I'm gonna talk you through some of my plans for like where we want to stick certain builds. So I'm gonna start with down here, and down here I think maybe we should make a little like docks kind of thing with like a little market area. I think that would be perfect once we get something going on. I don't know, because we need something here as well. So maybe like the market like works its way down with a path, and so the market comes down the sides, and then I don't know, like a big like loading area, and then some like a boat. Or I don't know, I have no idea. We'll have to look into some like dock stuff and see how all that works. But that's the only idea I have today, because it's close to the ocean, and I don't think there's any need to bring anything else around here. Then up here, then obviously I've got something planned for next episode, so I'm not going to say exactly what it is. But this hill in the way that I can't get up because my elytra keeps activating, this hill is kind of useless, so it might be something for like just trees. I might just chuck some trees up here and leave it as it is. I'm actually gonna go to sleep, because it goes nighttime so fast on you. It does my head in. So coming back over here, up here I'm thinking of adding a couple more villager houses coming through. So through this little bit, and like a little street, and they go all the way through, and they probably stop around here in this area. And then over here, I'm looking to put maybe like a library or a tavern, or maybe even both. It's such a massive area of space that we could put both. So I think that's a cool idea. And then this last area that we've got empty is this little square, but it's also at a weird angle where it just drops straight off. So I don't know if it's going to be safe enough for a build, technically, or if we should just like maybe stick like a statue and like a representation of Haven, or I don't know, a statue of me maybe, or a statue of Perry, I don't know. But like just flying around and looking over Haven, there's not much room for anything else now, to be honest. Like we could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 builds. We could fit about 6 builds around Haven now, and then Haven will be full, and all we'll have left to do is the walls, and I finish all the floor, as in like these kind of designs where I put in the coarse dirt, the root dirt, and a bunch of flowers and grass. And that's all like techie stuff that I'll probably do off cam, obviously, but it will have to be done before the series ends. And but that's something that obviously takes a lot of time, like hours. But it's hours that doesn't end up in a video. It's just you get to see the after of it. So it's hard now trying to finish this series while getting all those little tidbits done. And also, I don't know whether I should leave the front of the island as it is, or if I should really like detail this area, all this. I really don't know what to do with it, because it's kind of weirdly plain. And let me go over on this rock actually, so I get a bit of it. It's like awkwardly like plain, so I don't know whether it needs some texture, some like tuff at the bottom, some mossy cobble, and then work its way up, and then some coarse dirt like that coming down and bits and bobs. I don't know, that's the only idea I have for this, but that's also another tedious job that would start from like there, and then it would look like that kind of up there, and so it'd work all the way across, and obviously keep going until you're all the way around there by the barn. So that's another one of those projects where it's like, that won't even be on video. So that would be kind of like unnecessary to record, and that would take hours. And there's a lot of things, it's just a lot of cleaning up I gotta do around Haven. The cleanup job is something I'll probably do like after the finale maybe, and show you then in a world tour episode straight after it's all complete, and then put it out for world download. I think that's the best option. But we got some space up here as well, so maybe 7 builds actually, not 6. And then around here obviously there's a lot of areas where I'm just gonna chuck trees and a lot of foliage, as a lot of foliage is like what makes up a city or a town as well. It's not just buildings, buildings, buildings. You need some greenery, and that's what perfectly like spaces out everything around there. But this back bit where there's a lot of bigger builds is what's taking a little longer and a little harder to complete. And the fact that this series has been on for 2 months already is insane. And I know some people aren't happy that I'll be ending it in like 3 or 4 weeks. But I don't know if it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks. It might be like another month or 2 before I end it. But it's something I plan on ending soon, because it's at the point of completion that I'm happy with and not tired of. But it's getting harder to do episodes now, as there's so little room and also so little left to do. Like, there's not much else I can think of. I've built pretty much everything I need, because my priority with this wasn't to just spam like farms. Like, the only farms we have here are farms that we genuinely needed. Like, we needed the honey farm, obviously, because we use so much copper. We obviously needed the moss farm because, well, you can see moss everywhere. And I'm trying to think, have I built any more farms? No, I think that's all the farms that we've built, which is... Oh, we built the bone meal farm as well, and the flour farm. So that's also fair, because we need lots of flours and bone meal for everything. So we haven't really done any unnecessary farms, and any other materials we've needed, we've just done the manual boring way of collecting them off camera. But if it gets to a point that we seriously run out of build ideas and we actually need room to fill up, I may have to put in some just random farms, maybe just a random iron farm or something like that. But as long as you cover it well and make it look like a tidy building, that's all that matters, and the actual function of it doesn't really need to do anything then. This is crazy. I've just come back in and it's like, it produces a bit of bone meal, not as much as you'd hope, but given it time, and it should be crazy. And then a lot of flower azaleas. This is obviously going to be slow because it's a progress thing. It works, it fills up, and then it fills up. So this one's full. This one's already halfway full and still going, which is insane. And then this one's gone up a little bit weirdly. And so once these 3 are full, obviously it'll fill up everything. And then the remainder of the moss will go straight into the composters and then make even more bone meal than we're already getting. So we'll have 9 full chests of moss and then more production of bone meal. And same as the flower and azaleas, because I don't really need this many, but they're great for decoration. I've also started planning builds for other things. I don't want to get too much into it, but I've got some things, some projects with some people that are super cool, that are up and coming as well. And so like my attention has been less on Haven recently, and that's not to say that I've burnt out or anything. It's just to say that distractions, I would say, but they're good distractions, and distractions that I think will come to pay off once you see how cool they turn out. And especially with Minecraft 1.21 being announced literally like yesterday as the time of recording this video, which is a bit mad. So I'm really looking forward to playing that, and hopefully getting my a new series maybe out on that. I don't know, maybe a cheeky little hardcore in the 1.21, and not a hardcore series that ends after like 4 episodes, or like I just randomly stop making it. One I promise I will record and actually get it done. And if I end the series, I want to end the series properly now, because I've realized that that's an issue with this channel, is I've been recording a lot of videos and a lot of series over the past 1.5 years, where it's been like I make like a couple episodes and I burn out and that's it. But whenever I make a series, I never see the end. I never plan an ending or give myself a time duration of how long I want the series to go on for. I sort of just have an idea and I start and then I just go until I burn out, and which is a bad thing, to be honest. And I should probably stop doing that. And so that's what Haven's like kind of the first time I'm ever like putting my foot down and saying, well, I actually need to end this properly. And so I think it's a rule now I'm gonna just like bring in from now on with every series that I enter, is like, how long does this actually take up of time, and how much time am I happy to give to it before I burn out or lose passion or get distracted like I am with Haven now. And so that's why I'm happy that as this distraction's coming in, I'm perfectly ending it at a good time. So I know this video was a bit weirder than usual, and a lot more talking and a lot less building, even though we did a big build and some material gathering, which is something we haven't done in a while. But I hope you still enjoyed, so please like and subscribe. I promise next week's episode will be a billion times better. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, where I'm live every single day. But anyways, thank you for watching, and bye bye now.